Okay, sweet. I think I may be live. So let's just get right into this shit. So I'm going to be playing Persona. Um, as you can see, I'm doing a challenge run. It's on my Twitch. The start up. Well, not really a challenge run, but you know, just playing it with challenge type settings. So let's talk about the fuckery that is Jake Paul and how I feel like whatever is happening to him, I don't feel bad for him and definitely thinks he fucking deserves it. So basically what ended up basically, and I want to make sure my microphone is up because I do want to get this point across. Let me see. Hello? Okay. I think I may be good. Oh, hello? Okay. I think I may be good. Okay, sweet. Okay. So basically what ended up happening is Jake Paul's home was raided yesterday by the actual FBI in Calabasas, California. And now from the research that I was doing, it was basically saying that this raid comes from, you know, back when all the riots were happening around for, you know, George Floyd. And they actually basically made a statement that these charges or the raid, or this is what they're saying. However, it's a lot of shit to this. So they're basically saying that this is in connection to their involvement in the riots. You know, when George Floyd and them was killed by those bastards. You know, there's a lot of other, you know, black people dying around that time too by the system. So, with that, So, with all that in mind, you know, definitely just keep that in mind. So, it was like, yeah, so this is with him. And actually, this is a statement from the Scottsdale police department, because the incident happened at the Scottsdale Fashion Square sorry about that. This happened at the Scottsdale City's mall, or the shopping center. I'm sorry. Just want to make sure I have my receipts right here. And basically, a statement from the Scottsdale Police Department said that the misdemeanor for Jake Paul, his friend or accomplices Armand Izadi and Andrew Leon, related to their involvement in the May 30, 2020 Scottsdale Fashion Square riots are what? Being dismissed today. And that's the crazy shit, because it's literally like, oh, the cases the cases were dismissed, you know, after they raided their homes. And then on top of the cases being dismissed, I was also reading up on it, because now listen, this is exactly what the fuck Jake Paul gets. Like, I don't feel bad for him, because he definitely tried to go to the riots as a way to increase his viewing, or for the shock value of it. Because there's really, like, Jake Paul literally has shown over and over and over and fucking over again that he's just like a fucking troll. And like, I'm not gonna be mean and be like he has absolutely nothing to offer, because that's mean. But what he does is fucking anti-helpful to what we're trying to do it, from his music video and his persona fucking every day, bro. And then I guess when he's getting the boxing or whatever, and he just has a very black face-ish ass persona-ish aura about him, and I don't like that. And he's been very problematic for a while. I'm not going to get into all the things that him and his brother Logan Paul have been very problematic of doing. But the biggest thing is he definitely, and then I saw it, and that video has like 22 million views. Like definitely over like a lot of actual talent are like, I would be very upset, and I know it's been like out longer, but I would still be very upset if I was like an artist like fucking Flo Milli. Like, look at this shit. And then if you just look at the video, there's no like black person in sight, but he's like literally mimicking a lot of the like what kind of the stereotypical like turned up, like it's just hood, it's just fucking crazy. Like, it really is crazy, and no, I'm not fucking I'm not dealing with that. So, yeah, this whole shit, though, it seems like it was kind of like, it was just crazy. And then it was just like a lot of other shit too. Like the officers, when the FBI officers came in there, like, you know, they went in there and they confiscated, like, they went in there and they confiscated guns. Now I'm gonna give you like kind of what I feel about the thing, because the stories leading up to this, or the event that led up to this, is kind of crazy, because it's definitely Thunder. Okay, yeah, that was the problem the first time. I remember I have to change my team because none of my teammates are actually really gonna help me with this. I need Ryuji for sure. Okay, I'll just take an item and then we can leave. All right. Oh, well, shit. Okay, sweet. Okay, we can stop the battle. I need to go and switch with Ryuji. That's actually what I did the last stream. But yeah. So not bad. It's just motherfucking crazy, because this is exactly, you know, oh, let me first go to it. So basically, Jake Paul still has not, you know, spoken publicly. So this is from the FBI spokesperson. So this is one of the things that really turned on the bulb in my head. It was like an FBI spokesperson said in a statement, or told, you know, metroco.uk in a statement, the FBI is executing a federal search warrant at a residence in Calabasas in connection with an ongoing investigation. The affidavit in support of the search warrant has been sealed by a judge, and I am therefore prohibited from commenting as to the nature of the investigation. So then, you know, I actually go to like ABC Channel 7. So when I do research, I go to multiple, which everyone is supposed to do. You know, I'm still in the beginning stages of starting up, but I definitely wanted to hit on this. So let me see. So I definitely So let me see. So, and here's the more scandalous stuff on this shit, right? So, in an ABC7.com article that talks about this, it says Wednesday search comes about 2 weeks after Paul hosted a raucous party at the Calabasas mansion. sparking backlash due to the lack of masks and social distancing among dozens of guests. Mayor Alicia Weintraub expressed outrage over the large party, which took place despite rising coronavirus cases, hospitalizations, and deaths. Videos of the house party went viral on social media, where Paul himself has some 20 million followers. Weintraub said she learned the party when residents complained, telling her they saw tons of people walking on the street unmasked and then gathering. I was very upset somebody would hold such an outrageous gathering in our community, the mayor told ABC News, noting that the city had recently enacted a policy of issuing a minimum $100 fine for not wearing a facial covering in public. We're trying to do everything we can to get our numbers down and keep our community safe, and something like this just does the opposite. And so now we can really get into my opinions in all of this. So one, I don't feel bad for Jake Paul in this whole situation, because if you weren't fucking there just for the clout, especially when this was a fucking serious issue that it involved you, but in a way where you needed to check your shit, and I did not change my members still, but in a way that you need to check your shit, then like what have happened if you weren't there, right? Would not have happened. And you were there with intention. It wasn't like you and your buddies were just walking up and just, no, I'm not telling you that you can't go, like it's illegal for you to go places. But what I am telling you is that you cannot I'm going to go places, this. Especially, you have such a big influence, and ever since I found out about Jake Paul, he's just been fucking it up ever since. And y'all stand this fucker. Like, I don't understand how y'all stand. This is y'all king? This is who is the pinnacle of y'all? I fucking guess, and I'm really upset he wasn't wiped out of existence like in the YouTube world like years ago. But you know, of course he's not wiped out of existence, because I mean, if you think about it, why would he be wiped out of existence when all of this controversy that he's doing, it's just, and not only that, and that's the fucking dumbass shit about it, and I have to say this, because him and his privilege in the United States, being a white, male especially, really, cause what type of shit is that? Oh, it was canceled. Now, I do have to hold the mayor to task though, because, I do have to hold this to task, because what it does sound like is, okay, so the charges got dropped, but you disobeyed my word as, and of course I don't know how federal shit work. I mean, not federal, but the legal shit like that work. But it literally sounds like, okay, bitch, you disregarded what I said as mayor, and you have influence. So that means that you know that when you have that type of influence and you do whatever the fuck you want to, people gonna follow suit. That's just that. Like, literally. And Nicki Minaj said it the best. What did she say? She was like, whenever she changed her hair, I can't remember the exact line, but she said literally whenever she changed her hair, everybody be on that same shit. And it is like that with celebrities, and I need people, either we gotta stop making these dumb people, celebrities, which it's just entertaining for most people. I get it. I don't know why I thought I had to go back slaps to a safe room to change my party when I can just change it from him. So I'm gonna do Ryuji, Morgana, and Yusuke. Yusuke is helpful. Actually I'll do Morgana. That's fine. But yeah, so that was just beyond me. Like really, really beyond me. Because let Jake Paul be Jerome Paul and shit. Charges would not have been dropped like that. And then also too, like, stop, like, this is pretty, you know, big. I understand his following, but this just reminds me of that whole fucking bullshit Dramageddon. Stop making these niggas get more followers and more attention. But like with this one, it's kind of complex, because at the same time, I do kind of want the overall lesson of
show me your true form.
Stop fucking using the pain of minorities, specifically black people, and using, because his whole statement, let me read you this statement that he said, because this really, represented, like, this is literally, so Paul denied looting and said he wanted to share, quote unquote, share our experience. So he's talking about not literally who the experience kind of surrounds, but his experience, him and his friends' experience, and bring more attention to the anger felt in every neighborhood we travel. That's bullshit, because stuff like this has been going on forever. I don't know, it definitely said resist. Oh, but that's okay, because I got a baton pass, boy. But yeah, like, no you didn't. That's not, like, can you keep it a light year, my guy? Like, just say that you did that because it was hot right now, because let's keep it a stack as well. Jake Paul is not the only one, nor is he the outlier from even mainstream media who has used the deaths and the momentum surrounding the deaths. And I hate to say it like momentum, but that's how they treat it. They literally treat it like popular culture momentum when a travesty like this, a tragedy like this happened. I mean, I guess it could be a travesty as well, but like, that's exactly how it's treated. So yes, Jake Paul, this was your fault. You should have stayed your ass in Calabasas or wherever the fuck you were at that point, and mind the business that pays you, and, you know, keep tricking those little kids. Cause I did see one video about either him or his brother, but either way they both for package deals. I'm like, y'all both trash for this. Like promoting a fucking scam site, talking about some, oh my god, like, look, I got this phone from a site. The only people who believe that shit is fucking kids. So fucking miss me. This is why we need to protect our kids from the internet, because there are vultures like Jake Paul and other bitches that do that shit. But yeah, no, Jake Paul, that is not what the fuck you wanted to do. Say that this was a hot thing, a hot topic. That's literally what the fuck it was. It wasn't, oh, we're doing this for the social rep. No, it was a hot topic. And until we can motherfucking get real about that, you know, I really don't know what to say. Because, and remember what I talked about pandering, which was the issue with the whole Jack situation? This is another way someone can pander. Like, we gotta be real. We gotta be real about this shit. Like, he's literally pandering to get himself out of fucking trouble, and that's exactly what most of these celebs do. Like, he's pandering to get himself out of trouble. I don't know. Because it's just disheartening, because now, while I'm dragging the fuck out of him and getting on him, like I said, it's complex, because I do morally think it's wrong to purposefully harass people with powers that are outside of their reach, such as the powers that these politicians have with, in conjunction with a lot of these law enforcement agencies and shit like that. So yeah, it's that. It's literally that. And where is he? What? Where did he go? Oh, how did he see me? What? Okay, so if I can't, did I glitch to get? Oh, because I was like, I definitely couldn't see him. But yeah, so he shouldn't. Yeah, don't stop. And this is to all the influencers, specifically the influencers that are super silent on this shit, but as soon as these big events happen where we're tired of it and we're like, we're gonna blow this shit up, it's like, oh, you're out. Never spoken on black issues, never spoken on the mistreatment of black people, but now you're sitting up here, you know. And that's literally the thing. Jake Paul, this would not have happened to Jake Paul if he would have just sat down, do whatever the fuck he do, get his coin from these children or these, like, groupie bitches and groupie, well, men and women are both bitches, but these groupie bitches that be on his dick, his black face dick, his black fishing dick. Like, I don't got time. Get out my face. Get out my face. And it's crazy because what I actually think about it, and just stay with me here, right? What I actually think is after that party, and if Jake Paul has the personality to annoy the neighbors around him. What I think is they're trying to get his ass out that fucking neighborhood. And y'all be underestimating the power of light, or how sneaky these bitches in these affluent neighborhoods be to get people the fuck out of them, bro. Especially, and part of that I can see is Jake Paul's issue. He probably feel like his shit don't stink. He's probably arrogant. He's like, look at me, I'm on YouTube, everyone knows me, not, and then it's like, oh, well, I guess I do know him because I'm talking about him, but shit, he always popping, like, I'm going to read his ass because he gets held to task by the people, like, it's always the responsibility and the onus of, and I get it, because this is our community, of the people of color to call him out on his fucking fuck shit, but that gets tiring after a while. Like, when the majority is just like, I don't see it. And I'm just like, oh, you don't see it. But yeah. So, no, I don't necessarily, well, I'm at 100%, okay. That means that these battles are about to get intense. Oh, by the way, guys, I am also on merciless mode, so, oops, let me go to system, just so you guys can see. I feel like I started going the right way, but then I fucked up. I think that's what happened. Yeah. Oh, I have a map right there though, so I mean, it's not too complex. But still, that'd be pissing me off so much. And Issa safe room. Okay, we're about to just come through the entrance because it kind of took me back through there. So we'll teleport to the entrance. And actually, I'm gonna go back out because I usually don't even be in that big of a rush to do palaces. By the way, if you play Persona 5 Royale, my biggest thing, if you're struggling with your social links and confidants, well, I'm so used to calling them social links, but your confidants in this game, what I would recommend you do is, I don't want to spoil it, but this is just an everyday activity type thing. You don't have to, and it's gonna fucking suck, it really is, but try to limit in each palace, maybe, depending on the palace, you need to keep days for things that you can't get past until you have to come back. Then you have to also keep in mind that, okay, on top of that, you also have to keep an extra day on top of that extra day, because if that extra day applies, because you have to send out a calling card. So this definitely improved my time management skills. Just want to keep time right quick. But yeah, so I'm gonna go to sleep. Actually, you know what? No, I'll show you guys what I really do. So usually, even when I come back, since what day is it? It's Thursday. I can actually. Oh no, because I didn't get the ability. Oh shoot. So what I actually like to do is, I'm gonna call her. I like to make like coffee and stuff just to make sure that my team is well kept. So while she's doing that, oh no, I'm tired. Okay, so while she's doing that, I will make infiltration tools. Because I definitely, especially in hard and merciless, if you play like kinda fairly, you definitely, ooh, yeah, I'm gonna do some calming or I have to get that book, because usually I can make 12.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I made calming aura to lower the security, and I'm only lowering the security because I have a lot of SP items. She can only make one. Okay, so I'm gonna have to like, or let me see what the master coffee is. Hopefully it's all people, because that'll be the only benefit, like heals everyone fully, like the SP Soma, the SP component of Soma. But yeah, so no, but yeah, Jake Paul needs to stop. Jake Paul has been pandering, and he definitely started doing this whole,
shall we begin?
like, blackfishing metaphoric thing during that time where that was the way.
What is the answer?
And then he never.
This is it.
Ooh, okay, sweet, I got that right. But yeah, it's just fucking crazy. He ain't canceled yet? He ain't canceled yet? Fuck. But no, I definitely do. But yeah, getting back on the mayor, I'm sorry, I just had to drag him somewhere. Getting back on the mayor, it is not right to use your power like that. It is not right to be corrupt like that. Like, this is not, I mean, it could be how to get away with murder, right? But like, you don't do that. Like, even with a piece of shit like Jake Paul. But I do feel like, since, you know, that party, there wasn't like a lot of people wearing masks. I think what happened is the neighbors complained, and then also, how the fuck does that make a politician look when it's like, oh, I'm trying to fucking keep people safe, and because you have more like influence socially, you don't have the political skill, you damn sure don't have the fucking intelligence, you damn sure don't have the coup, but you have the charisma. And it's just a shame that we live in a society where charisma overtakes everything, even actual fucking technical skill that and skills and gifts and talents that take educational background, that takes money invested into this. Logan Paul did invest money, but can we be fucking clear? It is a difference investing money to something that, and yes, like we can say, oh, what the trade-off is, you know, she has like more like, you know, a solidified thing going on, right? Like, we can say that, like, that's no issue. Like, yes, when she gets out, she can get a job because she has the range. But the issue is us knowing she has the range and the accolades, you know, on top of she had to like go to schooling for this, she had to do this for this, she had to do that for this, like things that actually require mental capabilities and things that actually benefit our society, such as effective communication, synergy, learning how to discern things, learning how, like. But then you have an influencer with absolutely nothing, throwing a big ass party, live casting it everywhere, or living it everywhere to his 20 million fans. That big ass house party with people having no mask on in the middle of this shit. So it's just like, on top. So it's like, are you telling me that you like this? And you want to talk about, oh, this is the anger in the communities. Well, part of that anger in the communities is the lack of access to healthcare. And bitch, you literally were the catalyst that made it worse, because now all these people, if you had that many people there, there's someone who most likely, probability and statistics definitely tells us the sample size will the sample size, of course, with the correct it has to be, over 30, like with the correct things, like that, the criteria, with the correct criteria met, that is going to reflect it. So are you telling me that, I don't give a shit if one person caught it, because that one person gets on the plane, now 3 people catch it, those 3 people go, it's just crazy. So, like, she definitely, I can see her doing that, or the neighborhood doing that. If not her, because I don't want to just blame her, I could definitely see the neighborhood doing that. Also, too, as it's actually a combination of things. As a celebrity, too, because Jake Paul is a celebrity, unfortunately, and it's so unfortunate. I'm not doing that. Who else is available? Okay, Ma. Let me complete Ants. But yeah, Jake Paul that should not have happened. And see, they took his firearms. So this is what I got from that, right? So everyone knows that there's a big influencer that lives there, right? And they took their when you take people's firearms, and I'm only saying it in this, I'm not be like, oh my god, they took our guns, because I definitely do think there needs to be some reform when it comes to that, but that's another topic. But yeah, I definitely feel like part of that reasoning could be that they taking and stripping the guns from his house, because they can take unregistered guns, right? Taking and stripping the guns from his house prevents him from being protected. And I have to look more into that. I think if they do take it, maybe you can't buy a firearm. So it seems, I mean, he probably has more, but it seems like legally he's unprotected. So then if he does have an illegal one, they could come back and be like, illegal possession again? So he doesn't want to do that at all. Then on top of that, it's really funny how after they got the guns, it was like, oh, the misdemeanors are dropped. So that's the only little saving grace. But then once again, it's just like he put himself in that situation because it wasn't for the right reasons. Like, I just feel like this was like part of his karma, like, in a way. I really do. And I mean, like, what can you really do? Like, what can you really do? So, I mean, he gonna be fine. He's not, necessarily gonna be hurting, like that at all. What's up? It's just crazy. It's really, really fucking crazy. But yeah, and it's like, I also feel like this doubles as a lesson to other influencers that don't, like, you guys are influencers, you guys have power, but be careful, because though you guys may have the power of these, the citizens here, or whatever the fuck, we have the power of federal agents. We have the FBI fucking I. What is an influencer gonna do when the FBI come in? Not shit. It was also stated that he wasn't there. He was out of state. So something, I don't know if he could have been tipped off about it, because to me, if raids are random, because raids are kind of supposed to be are supposed to be random, but if he like left it just sounds like more to it. It kind of sounds like either someone tipped him off to it, or he knew already. And both scenarios are very worrisome, like extremely worrisome. So how do I feel like this was just in? Jake just needs to lay low for a while. I mean, I know he probably can't, because I think he has like a boxing match coming up soon, a celebrity boxing match under Mike Tyson. Like, I think Mike Tyson Jr. or Mike. Let me see. As I read that shit, I'm like, wow, crazy. Like, listen, everybody is bored in COVID. Everyone. And it's just getting worse and worse and worse. Worse and worse and fucking worse. To the point where, like, celebrities are saying problematic shit. Like, but I'm happy because we're learning exactly how stupid these bitches are. All of them. And I think that's what we needed. Because I think we'll see celebrity and be like, oh my god, a celebrity. No, these bitches are stupid. Like, absolutely not. Fucking crazy. And like I said, it's so sad because maybe like Jake Paul was he is innocent because he's found, you know, they just confiscated his guns, but maybe he didn't necessarily have anything that quote unquote warranted that legally, but he carries himself in such a way, he disrespects the community and everybody, he shits on people all the fucking time, he thinks he hot shit just because he can fucking box and fight. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about you being, yo, okay, so I don't give a fuck, you feeling yourself, you feel like you can do all this because you can fight, get fucking shot is my response to you when it comes to that, because that really pisses me off. A lot of people be like, I'm just gonna say my, like, you know, I'm gonna be as rude as fuck you, disrespect you because I know how to fight. Okay, bullets beat fists, so like if you disrespect the wrong one, oh, I'm just gonna be dead. Okay, you fucking Neanderthal, go then, because I don't have time. I don't have time for that. But yeah, so F this was what I think it was. I am looking at these politicians because, listen, I'm looking at our system, and then this is the reason why people don't trust the, you know, the enforcement side of the legal system when it comes to the actual concrete people who get out there, like, you know, FBI, police, all that shit. But then it's like nobody's gonna fucking feel sad for Jake because he has a history of doing problematic shit for shock value, and who is to say that this is any different? And just because he says no, who is to say that that is the truth? Because we see how these celebrities are out here pandering to the fucking masses on a daily basis, and did not, what did I say pandering was? Pandering was when, I said political, but it's really when anyone is in power and they come and say things to make you feel, they come and say things to make you feel like they're listening to, like, shit, they're talking to me, shit, oh shit, they know the struggle and shit. And most of the time they don't even believe that shit. So because Jake Paul and Logan Paul has had this problematic shit, all this shit, it's hard for people to feel sympathy for them. And this go, Funky Dineva said this the motherfucking best. He said, and if you don't know who Funky Dineva is, please check him out, Mr. Quentin Latham. I appreciate his growth. I always say this. Funky Dineva said this the fucking best when with the whole Evelyn situation. And I'm not talking about the situation. I'm talking about the concept. The concept is Evelyn has put herself in such a aggressive, villainous, bullying like that when things happen to her, it's hard for the public to kind of view her when she is the actual victim as the victim, especially when there are a lot of missing things to that story. I'm not going to say who it's involving because that doesn't matter. I'm talking about the concept, and it's like, oh shit, same applies. I mean, it's different stories, so you got to tweak it a little bit because of it, but with the concept itself, the believability factor, the this is your path, Jake Paul slips right into that bitch without even trying. So yeah, the situation has just been unfortunate. I know I said it's a gameplay, but Persona is really not a game. Persona is a game that you're really supposed to binge for hours, so I'm pretty sure I should have just chosen another game, but I'll let you guys look at my RC and I'll let you guys know exactly what I'm doing this playthrough. So basically, this is my second playthrough. I don't have to front, I don't do that shit for YouTube clicks. I like to have fun with my streams, right? So this is my second playthrough, and what I'm doing is, for the main protagonist, is this is Merciless. For those of y'all who did not see that this was Merciless mode, let me see. Oh, sorry, I forgot system is actually already there. So this is merciless mode. I'll probably darken it just a little bit to get some more ambiance, because I never played it like this. Oh yeah. Oh okay, I like that. So yeah. So I'm doing this run where basically this is the thing, right? So I am only allowed to play with the Arsene line. And with the Arsene line, it involves Arsene and Raul. For those of you who know, for those of you who don't, I won't spoil it. And question mark times 7. So I don't want to give it away. So I have to use skill cards because Arsene does not naturally learn skills beyond is it absolute result. It's been so long since I've like seen that move. So yeah. So I definitely am going to make him a dark build because that's his actual affinity. That's what he's strong against. So he's weak against ice, and then also too when he actually awakens, it's like a flame, and there is a Gale Force Wind. Now for the Gale Force Wind, he did have a Garu skill. However, what I decided to do with that is, well, I would say that that's just something like, you know, he just does with his wings. So it's not like he can necessarily amplify it. I mean, he could, but like, So yeah, and then I have the Agi skill, Miragion. So this is actually the 4th Agi skill that he has, and this is the 4th curse skill that he has. So it went beginning, all, middle, all, or yeah, medium, middle, yeah, mid. And then he has gun attacks as well. Now double shot is a really good thing. The thing about gun techniques is there's not really a lot of them in between. So even though it's 2 times, you gotta take that. A light gun damage can be like anywhere between like 40 and 80. So that's like anywhere between like 80 and like 160 if it doesn't miss. And sometimes, not sometimes, but most of the time, it's actually very rare for the damage to stay the same. It fluctuates, so it could be a little bit higher than that, and every point counts. So he also has his a sleep skill. This is going to evolve into Lullaby, so probably around, because I do try to keep it fair, if he's at level 20, probably around 25, I'll give him Lullaby. I'll give him Lullaby around level 25. And then level 30, we'll find something else out. Also, too, I cannot access Raul just through the compendium. I must create him, which is what I did in the last one. I created all of my DLCs persona. These personas right here, I can have personas in my party with the confidants, but that is it. So yeah, that is my kind of self-Nuzlocke playthrough. But yeah, I hope you guys like it, if that's the correct word, but this is my, you know, I'm restraining myself. Yeah, so sorry we didn't really get to do much today. However, I will be streaming later on today. We can continue, but I just wanted to talk about this Logan Paul thing because it's really fucking crazy. So, we can answer a question. Hey there! It's time for the entertainment news. Popular idol Rise. Oh, never mind. This is not even... Okay, my bad. I got super hyped for no reason. Well, before I go to bed, I am going to make some curry. What do you want to do? And this is literally what I do if I don't have, you know, really like a social link. And I really honestly should have went to go see another confidant, because that other confidant is going to help me a lot with these other confidants. So
yes. All right.
Oh. Well then.
all right. Oh, it's Saturday.
Okay,
Okay, quiet down.
Oh, I'm about to just fuck off in her class. Okay, sweet. I definitely need each of the
Yes.
elemental ones. I hate the fact that you only can make half of what you can make in class. I wish the buffs also happened too, because I honestly have like probably max proficiency 3 times over, honestly. But yeah. So let me see. Yeah. So thank you for checking me out again. But yeah, so I'll be back. I'll start right here, and then we'll pick it back up. And yeah. All right.